Hi, this is Matt Yetter with Sherlock Home Inspections. Phone number is 971-212-7481. Website address is yourinspectionneeds.com. Today's date is Friday, July 26th, 2024. The address we're inspecting today is 33554 Southeast Dill Place, Scappoose, Oregon, 97056. We are about to perform a video inspection of the property's main sewer line through the pulled toilet cleanout access in the main floor bathroom. The equipment being used today is the Rigid Sea Snake. This is one of the best sewer cameras on the market today. Before we begin this video inspection, it is to be noted that some H sewer pipes made out of clay, concrete, cast iron, asbestos, and Orangeburg may be in good working order and may never have had a clogged or sewer backup before. However, due to real estate transactions, attorneys, and lawsuits, Sherlock Home Inspections must recommend the following to meet the current codes. All sewer pipes should be watertight, made of cast iron, ABS, 3034, or HDPE pipe with all appropriate fittings and couplers. All sewer pipes should be free from breaks, offsets, separations, tree roots, bellies, and party sewers. Sherlock Home Inspections recommends replacing any sewer pipe that does not meet these specifications. Here we go. We are running some water from the kitchen sink. That is the water that you see tying in with us right now. And then we are going to head to the street in front of the house. Pipe shows no recent signs of blockage, buildup, or backup. It looks like it's at least possible that there is some other homes tying in. So I'd be curious to see from a shared sewer line what that means and whose responsibility in the event that an issue arose. So as we turn, so I'll take you back a little bit. It looks like this could be like a neighbor tying in there. So at 20 feet, this makes me think that maybe this sewer pipe is shared as we go through the side yard towards the street in front of the house. This is called a belly, so there's a little bit of a sag in the line where you can see water is just not drained. And really, the entire sewer pipe should have a nice, strong downhill pitch. And so, it should all look like that, where water is just moving nicely and smoothly through the line. As we turn and we start heading up the side yard, camera head goes underwater, so at 24 feet, camera head goes underwater. Lots of debris in the line. We're still underwater, and it looks like we are starting to come out of it there. So really, unfortunately, like about a 14-foot water belly, and then we get through the sag in the line, the water belly, and then we get back to downhill pitch. And then this is about what it should look like. This should be what it looks like all the way from start to finish. So there is a sag out there, unfortunately. Once we get through the sag, then we're flowing again strongly. But that sag and that 14-foot, you could see that the camera head was completely submerged and lots of debris buildup and stuff like that. So it wasn't draining very strongly through that area, unfortunately. Once we reach the lateral, we'll run a test on the line. We'll turn off the water and see how the pipe reacts with the water turned off. We're approaching 70 feet. Transition there. So at 83 feet, this signifies a few things. Signifies transitioning pipe size, so ABS into PVC. Signifies transitioning pipe materials. Again, ABS in the PVC pipe size, 3-inch pipe into a 4-inch pipe. And then lastly, we're transitioning to a branch off the city lateral piping. And even though we enter into city lateral piping here, technically all of this will be buyer owner responsibility throughout the entire length, start to finish. And we have some marginal pitch there, but it looks like we pop out of it real quick. And then here's our lateral. So 111 feet to the city lateral. This is the end officially of buyer owner responsibility, about 111 feet away from the house. So we started in ABS, we transitioned to PVC, and we dropped into this, the city lateral, at 111 feet. We're going to turn off the water, we're going to drain everything out of the pipe, look at the pipe one more time in reverse. There is, like I said, in the side yard, there is an area of probably 14 feet where it looks like the pipe wasn't pitched or supported properly during construction, and over the years it's just kind of sagged, and so you get what's called a water belly. So we're going to run a test on that, turn off the water, and just see how the area reacts with the water off. Also, it looked like the possibility that maybe us and the west neighbor could be sharing a sewer pipe. So if that's the case and a repair had to be made, we recommend before closing getting with the owners or the community, whoever maintenances the community, or even Clean Water Services, who maintenances the public sewer, just to determine whose responsibility is the line and how much responsibility for each home in the line. Considering that it is possible that they're sharing a portion of the sewer pipe. So we've turned off the water, we're going to start pulling back now. There'll still be some residual stuff making its way through, but we'll start slowly going back. And again, probably the area that we were most curious about is that one area was about a 14-foot belly, and we want to see, if everything just goes ahead and drains on out of there, then it's still, the sewer pipe is still draining. But if you turn off the water and everything is just still sitting there, lots of goo and standing water and buildup, then of course some repairs could be required. Okay, here we go. There is a good amount of debris in the line anyway. Might be something that you have the pipes. It's called a professional pipe jetting maintenance, where you have some pressurized water blow all of the water and debris out of the line, and then you get to start like fresh with clean squeaky pipes. So here is the back end of the belly. So again, we're curious to see how it reacts with the water turned off. So here we go. We do end up going back underwater. We'll say we're at 35 feet. So yeah, unfortunately, you can see that the water, the pipe is just going to have some standing water in it all along, and it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to have blockage or backup in the future, but it makes it more possible. And then we pull out of it. So again, with the water off, it should just be looking like that. So let's see. Again, we go underwater at about 24 feet. And this is with the water off. Camera head is submerged. There's a 10-foot water belly, and then we come out of it there. So, yeah, unfortunately, even with the water off, there's around a 12-foot belly where the pipe is not draining real well. I do think it's highly possible that we're actually sharing a portion of this pipe, and I believe it's this portion with the neighbor. So it would be nice to get as much information from the HOA or owners or Public Sewer Works to see whose responsibility, in the event that that needs to be repaired, whose responsibility that would be. But there is like I said, about a 14-foot belly, 12 to 14 feet. It was 14 with the raw water running, and it got a little bit better. But even with the water off, there was still about a 12-foot water belly.